set. It's going down.
Right here at Yes Media Academy Radio. The rhythm goes on. Feel the vibes.
When your music rocks and your station rocks.
What would I do without your smile now?
Ready, set. It's going down.
Right here at Yes Media Academy Radio. The rhythm goes on.
Girl, I wanna be your owner.
We've raised the roof all day, every day. Get the vibes and get the feeling. Yes Media Academy Radio.
Where hit music lives. All the hits, one station.
Yes Media Academy Radio.
The #1 hit music station.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on Yes News Now from Yesma Radio, the first media academy radio. In the headlines, flights resume at Owerri Airport. 6 rescued, others feared trapped in Lagos building collapse. Osun SSG recovers from coronavirus. Abuja property owner dismisses allegation against VP's daughter. Now the news in detail. My name is Olatunde Idowu. President Muhammadu Buhari has cited the need to cushion the harsh socio-economic realities occasioned by the outbreak of coronavirus, as well as meeting the health challenges posed by the situation as reasons for reviewing the 2020 budget. President Buhari explained his reasons for proposing the Appropriation Repeal and Amendment Act 2020 at the State House during the signing of the new budget, which was passed by the National Assembly in June. He, however, revealed that ministries, departments, and agencies would be given 50% of their capital allocations by the end of the month. The 10.81 trillion naira Appropriation Repeal and Amendment Act 2020 was 216 billion naira above the original 2020 budget of 10.85 trillion. The signing was witnessed by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo SAN, Secretary to the Government of the Federation SGF Boss Mustafa, and the Chief of Staff to the President Professor Ibrahim Gambari. Also present at the brief ceremony were the Senate President Ahmed Lawan and Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, amongst others. After over 3 months of shutdown, domestic airlines today resumed operations at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport, Owerri, Imo State. Yesma Radio News correspondent who monitored resumption of the airlines observed that many passengers were boarding while social distancing and other precautionary measures were observed. As at 8 a.m. today, most of the passengers had arrived at the airport and subjected themselves to the various COVID-19 screening protocols before boarding their flight scheduled to depart from Owerri to Abuja at 9:30 a.m. It was also observed that passengers were made to ensure alternate parking to maintain social distancing immediately they came into the car park. From the car park, they joined the screening tent where their temperatures are checked with the use of infrared thermometer, from which they march to the disinfectant mat, which helps to disinfect their shoes. There was also hand-washing centers automated with running water, soap and sanitizers, while luggages were also disinfected in the process. At arrivals, passengers were also checked once they disembarked. Also, passengers were not allowed to pack their luggages until at a designated point where upon identification, a designated person picks and hands over the bag to their owners. This, it was learned, was to ensure that no one touches a luggage that does not belong to him or her. A three-story building collapsed at 20 Fremont Street, Lagos Island at about 3 a.m. today. 6 people have been rescued alive. 9 to 10 people are suggested to be living in the building. Efforts are on to rescue the remaining people. Southwest Coordinator of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, Ibrahim Farinloye, has stated. Details in a subsequent bulletin. The Osun State Secretary to the state government, Prince Wole Uyebamiji, has recovered from coronavirus. A statement by the Health Commissioner, Dr. Rafiu Isamotu, noted the SSG was part of the 22 persons whose result returned negative. It will be recalled the SSG had about 10 days ago tested positive for the virus. Isamoto revealed that by Friday evening, the confirmatory test of the SSG carried out after days of care and treatment returned negative. Also, 21 other patients tested negative and have all been discharged. The state, however, announced the discovery of 23 additional cases, saying they were contact from previous cases in the state. The commissioner appealed to citizens and residents of the state to always observe all the precautionary measures laid down by the state against the spread of the virus. He also revealed that with the latest development, the number of confirmed cases in the state has risen to 233, with 116 active cases, adding that the state has successfully treated and discharged 110 patients, while 7 deaths have so far been recorded. Gunmen on Friday evening kidnapped 3 persons along Isimbode Ode Road in Isimbode, Ekiti, in Ekiti East local government area of Ekiti State. It was gathered the gun-wielding assailants invaded a sawmill located along the route and dispossessed the workers of their personal belongings before abducting 2 at the scene. The source, who confided in our reporter, revealed after the operation started that the kidnappers, numbering 10, waylaid a Hilux van conveying a top government official and rained bullets into it before leaving with one of the occupants. Eyewitness stated that the driver of the Hilux was hit by bullets, forcing him to wait on the highway. This led to the kidnap of the unknown top government functionary, the source said. When contacted, the Ekiti State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Sunday Abutu, confirmed the incident, disclosing that 1 out of the abductors had escaped from captivity. Dr. Ayuba Musa, the landlord of the property housing the company Glam D Africa, has dismissed Jackson Ude's claims concerning the ownership of the house. Musa's reaction was sequel to a social media post by Ude, a New York-based blogger, that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo owns the property which houses her company. The landlord, in a disclaimer he signed on Friday in Abuja, said the property was never at any point in time sold to the Vice President's daughter or to anyone. Musa said that he remained the rightful owner of the property and that all documents of the house were still carrying his name, and challenged anyone in doubt to check with the FCT authorities. According to him, Osinbajo's daughter is his tenant and has been since April 12, 2017, adding that the tenancy was recently renewed for another period of 1 year. And that'll be all on Yes News now. But before I go, let me bring you a recap of the stories we brought to you earlier. In the news, we told you that flights have resumed at Owerri Airport. 6 rescued, others feared trapped in Lagos building collapse. Osun SSG recovers from coronavirus. And Abuja property owner dismisses allegation against VP's daughter. The Yoruba version of Yes News Now comes up immediately after this, and it will be taken by Bolade Shomi. My name is Olatunde Ido. Thank you for listening and good evening.